Hello everybody, I am Moldy and this is Dragon's Dogma 2 once again. In the last episode, we were reunited with Mogloop after we went to Back Batal, and then after that we went and broke a dragon pot. And anyway, we're in the unmoored world. Things ain't looking so good, but I do have a plan. We can gather people up here at the seafloor shrine, and that will get them safety. And there's also all those shining beacons in the sky, one of which happens to be right there next to this sacred arbor place that we've never been to before. So let's go check that out. And away we go! And I'm pretty sure one of the pawns I got with me knows how to speak elf. So this should go smoothly. So yep, here we are. This is Sacred Arbor. I'm sure it would look nicer if everything wasn't so apocalyptic. In fact, I'm pretty sure there should be water. I'm sure there should be some water running through here and probably down there into that hole where the shining beacon of death is. But I'm not entirely sure. I've never been to Sacred Arbor outside of the unmoored world. Now then.
What have we done to Karil?
Yeah. Yep. You are an elf indeed, speaking that language, but I can understand what you're saying because somebody among me knows your stuff. So, who is she and who grows weak? I am Muscle Man, that's who I am.
No elf.
Nope, not an elf.
I am called Darren.
So you are.
My brother taught me to speak your tongue. So different from our own. Do you understand me?
Well enough.
I learned the words, but this is the first I use them. Others of your kind have come here, but my people warn them away. Oh, but I cannot stay. I must, see to the Arbor Heart.
Yeah, you do that. There's somebody around here that I want to talk to before I go fucking around with that. Gotta get these people to safety. Speaking of, I should probably set that as my active quest because I'm tired of that sculptor's block thing showing up. So yeah, the leaders of the lands, and one of which should be marked on the map now, but he ain't. Now, why might that be? Anyway, they're leaders around here. We need to be able to understand Elf to get him to safety. Or at least I think you need that. And what are you breaking over there? We're in here for less than 5 minutes and you're already smashing stuff and stealing their things. I mean, it's the sort of thing I would do, but come on, at least wait a few more minutes. We can't just do that to every place we go to. Grisha's Armory. Yes, and you are Grisha. Yeah. Show me what you're selling. It's probably gonna be good. I mean, you might have some armor better than what I'm wearing. You do have some nice duo spears, but I like the spear I got. You can't get me away from my Lindworm's fang. No, you cannot. And that is a hood, but I don't wear head things. No, sir. No, I do not. I like running around with my head exposed. There we go. New armor. Little more protection. Probably less likely to die now. Anyway, I do remember there being somebody around here who mentions his father being the leader of the people. Might that be you? Nope, you are not the person. You're just a random NPC. And this is the Arbor Heart. Seems like you got a big-ass hole in it. That's probably not good for you. Might want to see about fixing that. Now, Where was Guy who says, Father don't want to leave the place, he's all stubborn and shit. I know he's around here somewheres. Might you be him? Nope. You ain't him, because it would force me into a dialogue with him like all those pawns do out on the road. And this is outside the town, and we got some monsters floating about. Well, whatever. Just shoot them full of magic and be done with it, because that's the only way to kill a ghost is to magic it out of existence. There you are over there, ghost. But those ghosts haven't noticed me yet, have they? Or have they? I don't know. I know you're around here somewhere. There you is. Just get some magic. Just magic for you, and maybe don't phase through trees, making it harder for me to hit you. There we go, another ghost is dead. Is it all done? No, there's still one alive over there, I think. Okay, now it's done. We're getting the high fives. So, lesson learned, don't leave the damn town until we figure out exactly who we need to be talking to. Somebody around here is supposed to tell me about their leader. Yeah, not you. But somebody. Is it you? Yeah, you fear for the armor.
What has become of this world? Our people fear for the future.
Well, you're talking English, so that's a promising sign.
We cannot be sure we will be safe here. Yet this place is all we know. All we have.
Well, you could go to the seafloor shrine way out where the ocean used to be. It's safe enough there.
You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place where we might find refuge?
Yes, indeed. That's what I was just saying. It's out there where the sea was before it got sucked up into the sky and exploded all over your ovaries.
I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easily persuaded. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
Alright, show me your daddy. You're the guy I need to talk to. So, where's he at? Up here through the Arbor Heart, of course. Now, okay, not through the Arbor Heart, but around it, around back. He gets all up in that heart butt. That's where he lives. That's where he pumps his vital juices from. Now, there you are. You're the elf daddy. Yeah. Yes, Matarla la Flarbada.
Kasinke telpe nun finaler, nun mor arta her.
You seriously want to just welcome death and not go to safety?
Karilm ilmen arkael, silfa nambawe nun kalael alame, angadur sindi.
Apparently that's what he wants.
Mornambwe hiroth enfane avasilmines fana. Erurne kemen malantar ingadur, fielis lintan morivin nun we ingarina.
Yeah, listen to your son there, mister.
Kanyan, Iriels Aldekar.
So, yeah, the Arbor Heart's dying.
Le fermor eldalia eralotte. Ondvana alvekil eteler ne anler ailami.
I ain't so sure that you'll all die if the Arbor Heart goes.
I'm afraid my father has closed his heart so tightly that even my words cannot reach him. If only the Arbor Heart were restored to health, perhaps he might be persuaded.
Yeah, that's a thing. Or I can try persuading you.
Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir tindome ingarina fa alme alcarwa.
Yeah, you and your earth.
Kiriando anmindor hiroth. Arta here.
Yeah, you wanna...
Morfa erando. Amanda kill.
Why won't you greet it huddled with outsiders? I mean, we're all probably going to die. Haven't you noticed the state of the world, man? Mr. Tellisin.
Lungtena peli telume.
Why do I persist? Because you. That's why. You are my reason for persisting. That's why.
Lungtena peli telum.
I won't stop persisting until you say yes.
Lungtena peli telum.
Yeah, you and your stuff. So, the Arbor Heart. If we were to make that better, then maybe we could get him to go. And you're not the right person to talk to. Maybe you.
My duty is to care for this, our sacred tree. The Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time.
So she has.
She is nature's very heart, and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arbor Heart is our connection to the land. Yet, day by day, her strength is failing. I must give her nourishment of the soil to help her recover. A special kind, called Gwifentia in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the Arbor Heart with life. Now, little remains. Too little for the Arbor Heart to recover her strength in full. She begins to wane. Do you know of this substance? It must be found outside the arbor somewhere.
Can you describe it in any way other than the word for it in your language?
If you find any, will you tell me where it lies?
Alright. So, you're telling me what this Gwifentia thing is, Queen. Too bad I have your voice turned off. Anyway, it's the Elvish word for scale cinder.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder? Where can it be found, I wonder?
Okay. Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the Batali mining style. A Batali blacksmith ought to be able to tell us more.
If you see him on your journey, will you let me know?
Yeah, we can swing by the blacksmith in Batal and see about getting some of this scale cinder. I mean, we might as well do that. We'll get these elves all up to safety and whatnot before we go fucking about with that beam in the sky. Also, I'd like to take another sleepy by and get us another nice permanent save in case I die horribly trying to fix the beams and such. Because each and every one of those is guarded by a very nasty creature. Now, Batali Blacksmith, you are this way. Hello? Brocker? Are you Brocker?
I'm a master
Yes, you
of
are.
the craft, I am.
Good for you. I need some scale cinder. And I guess you're not talking to me, apparently.
I'm not interested.
Nope, he is not. Fine, I'll just look around and see if you have any of this scale cinder lying around that I can steal from you. Styles of smithing. Brocker uses traditional Batali smithing style, but turns out there's more than one way to heat a forge. Wonder if weapons turn out different depending on the style. I'll have to remember to take a peek at local smithies if ever I get the chance to go to Vermund. But yes, that is very correct. Each smithing style has different ways of upgrading your equipment.
What brings you to Brocker's smithy?
Okay, so you're the one I talked to about the...
Looking for scale cinder,
Yeah.
are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit.
Can I have some?
'Tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit.
Why is that?
Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you, unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist.
And that
Listen,
is...
I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save this singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab.
Nutriab.
Of course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
Well, shit. Now we gotta go find some... whatever she called it, Nutrabar. We gotta find a Nutrigrain bar for the friggin' dwarf man. And then he'll give us some scale cinder. I'll just steal your glycerol, real glimmercoal, whatever the fuck you call that. That'll teach you a lesson about not wanting to help just because elves are involved. Y'all need to be better people. Some people don't deserve extermination just because they're from a different part of the world. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a quick nap and then jump my ass back to Sacred Arbor. And then I'm gonna see about fixing that thing that's beaming into the sky over there. And also about getting the Nutrigrain bars for Brocker. Now then, let's go ahead and put a stop to this business right here. Have a look at this God's Bane. Does it look infected to you, oh weird-ass rift? I'll take that as a yes. And the sky just dropped a giant purple turd. Yep. That is exactly why I wanted a save that I could just hop right back to in the event that I die horribly. Now there we go. I'll just swat around these glowing spots you have on your side. That's gotta feel good for you. If I could just see, that would be great. All these purple glowy bits on you need to go. That's the trick to these guys. They got these glowing weak spots that need to all be destroyed. I didn't realize that the first time I fought one such beast, and I was running around, swatting around at its ankles after noticing that latching onto its glowing sections of its body drained my health. Just swinging at its ankles, no damage is happening. I'm wondering what the hell's going on here. And all of my stun bolts were being drawn to somewhere that wasn't the part of its body that I wanted to hit. And, okay, that is fire. Let's not get hit by that, shall we? There you go. Lay down. And I will swing at your head, which is not going to do any damage because that's not the weak spot we need to hit. Now, this is why I don't like having sorcerers on the team. That frozen whirlwind makes it impossible to see what the hell it is I'm doing. But now, we got a nice... Oh, great, now I'm blind again. Anyway, we got a nice foothold on you that's not submerged in your purple juices that would just cause me unbearable agony as I walk around on you. You are doing some crazy shit right there. Let's get the hell away from it before it decides to explode on me. That would be the thing to do. So... Okay. Well, alright there. Nice going, Queen. You stopped it from doing whatever it was about to do, and now I'm standing on its purple-ass head. That would not be ideal. Now, let's just slice up some more of your little weaky spots here. Oh, you flailed, and that caused me to ragdoll. Ow. Fall damage. It is a bitch, it is. Now... hold your ass still. We got some more purple things to go stabbing. I am in the... I'm at the edge of the arena. He dragged me to the very edge and I got all briny. You really shouldn't be able to do that. That's some bull donkey if ever I've seen it. And I've seen some grade A bull donkey in my day. I see Victorian's up there, and not sure if he's getting affected by the brine in any way, but he might be. Now, what you doing there? Oh, meteors. That's what. Let's not get smashed by those. I'm gonna look for a safe spot while I wait for you to get off of that pillar. That's... okay. I think this is a safe enough spot, even though it's like dead center in all of it. Just... can you stop being up there, please? It's very annoying having you beyond my reach. I'll still try to go for your weak spots, but probably gonna get brined as I go for it. There you go, now you're moving. Now you're moving. Yep. If I could just gain some footing and you could stop slithering around at the speed of light. There we go. Somebody beat me to breaking the last weak spot on that segment of your body. Please don't roll over on top of me. That would not be very comfortable. Now we got you. Your ass is grass. And if we can just not be standing in his purple spots and knowing exactly what we need to do to beat him is a great benefit to fighting these things. Just, there you go. Now, just fall down for a second, would ya? I'm losing that stamina. Now, stamina sucky time. There we are. Okay, I just losing my balance. That's what's happening. He'd be slithering around a little too much. Now, if I could just... There we go. The camera was not wanting to work with me there. Anyway, here's that weak spot of yours. And you got two more right up here. Victorian, get out of the way. There we go. Now your ass belongs to me, as it so rightfully should. Now give me some of that stamina. Now, where's the... Oh, they're on your underside. I can't latch onto you effectively when you're in this position. But I can still just... Maybe if I climb over you? Oh, you moved. You shook in such a very obnoxious way the instant I let go of you. And that caused problems. Now, quit your slithering, man. Your time has come. Greet your death with pride instead of trying to wiggle your way away from it. That is just pathetic of you, trying to not get killed the way you're supposed to. Now, would I just... You and that weird-ass tail of yours... Come on now, hold still. And you're not holding still. That's there. Now you have no choice but to hold still, at least to some degree. But you're just over here now. You're gonna wrap around that thing, ain't you? Well, fine. I'll just do some shooties. Little ow, that's a big mouth you've got there, Grandma. Now, I am just squirming on the ground instead of getting up like I would very much like to do. So, thank you, Moglu. That assistance has come in a nice, timely fashion. Would have appreciated it a little bit faster, but I got it, and that's what counts. Now, let me just work my way toward those glowing spots on your neck. I just got a spear that needs to go inside of those. Right there. Alright, so now it's time for the last of your weak spots. Hey, don't you fucking make me do a cartwheel off your body. That's just rude. Okay, Healy spell. That's super nice. The healing spell is great. Love that heals. Now, just hold still. Alright, I'm on ya. Your end is nigh, you big gross worm thing. And maybe don't go wrapping yourself around anything that's on the very edge of the arena like you did earlier. That shit be annoying. Now, hold still. I can't see where I am. There you go. That's gotta feel fantastic. I'm almost done, which I'm also running out of stamina. That stamina is a big problem for me at the moment. Just don't go hitting me. You are doing something, but it's not hitting me, and that I can appreciate. Okay, I see what you're doing. You're doing some crazy shit that needs a nice interrupting. Or I could just run away like the cowardly little bastard I am and hope my pawns can stop you from doing what you're doing before you do anything that might hit me all the way over here and one-shot me. Okay, he done did his thing. That's gonna be a problem. Heesh, all those friggin' crystals. But Mogloop and Victorian, prepare to be revived. He seems to be kinda breathless after doing his thing. Put him down. I'm trying to revive him and you're just making things more difficult for me, Queen. I get that you're trying to help, but you need to realize when it is not going to be a help. And right there you go. Fall to the ground, you mighty oaf. Now, your head is vulnerable and just about to get got. Ha! The wiggle worm of death and destruction has been defeated. Keep on flailing, you little bastard. See where it gets ya. Alright, and that is a lot of Worm's Life crystals. That's 75 Worm's Life crystals right there out of him. Might even be able to trade those in for another weapon, unless... You know, I think those costed like 150. I don't remember. It's been a whole week since I last recorded and bought the Lindworm's Fang with the crystals I did have. Ooh, fancy chest. Mine. It is a bow that I will not use because I am not an archer. Now, where is the map telling me to go? Because that marker does not... That is way back here in Batal. We needed information on an elven dish, which is why I came back here. I also wanted to kill the thing there and take care of the shining beacon of crazy bullshit, which I just did. But mayhaps someone up here will tell me about these elven Nutrigrain bars that dwarves apparently love so much. No, but I do have a lead that could lead to it.
A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly?
Yes, but we need something to trade
but
for it.
Elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye. I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb?
Yeah, that.
Dwarves have a liking for it, they say?
Yes, your nutritious berries, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it.
But dwarves fucking love it.
It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste.
That sounds disgusting.
But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Grafentia. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me?
I was afraid you were going to ask that.
You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients. Rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Alright then. I can get a hold of some apples easily, and some fish rather easily. But the problem is waiting for them to rot. That is the thing that I don't want to have to do. If I could get them and just make them rot instantly, or find them rotten to begin with, then that would be a different story. Might you be selling some fish and or apple? Preferably some that are rotten. I don't see any, but you do have a lot of healing supplies that I could definitely use in the event that I am brought to my knees with no wake stones on hand. And I think we're short a pawn. Okay, he's over there. And you're already stealing their shit. I do approve of stealing shit, but still, you're a little eager on the shit-stealing finger. And, yeah, you are not the kind of person who would sell apples and fish, especially if they happen to be rotten. So, then, that is what I need. And, yeah, rotten apples, rotten fish. Once we do that, we can fix the arbor heart, and fucking then we convince Elfman McGee to leave Sacred Arbor. That is what we need to do. Now, where are apples and fish? I might actually have some just sitting in storage, for all I know. So, ferry stone away to, I guess, Vernworth. We might as well head there and see about evacuating those people. I mean, it has been a while since we saw Sven and Brant. They could deal with a visit from their dear Arisen. And I could also take another nap for the saving purposes of napping. Storage. I got some rotten scrag of beast. Why is this in storage? I guess one of my pawns might have had it when they went and stopped being alive. That would make sense. So, well, there's the fish. As for the apples, I see none in here. Fantastic. Well, shit. So, fish accounted for. Apples need a finding. And I also need to eat this bug. Yum, yum. I'm sure there's a shop in town that sells fruit. There usually is in towns and stuff. What would a town be without its local fruit vendor? There's gotta be one around here. Like you. You seem to be a person who sells foodstuffs. Or maybe it's that person back there behind the desk.
Well, now.
Yeah, you're not the selly person, but you might be.
You need something.
Okay, you don't sell anything. You've got pumpkins. Pumpkins is fruit. And, yeah, you're also not vending me some fruit. The fuck? I need apples. Rotten ones. Why is it suddenly so hard to get my grubby little mitts on some rotten-ass apples? Whatever. I'm gonna have you upgrade my shit real quick. Upgrades my weapons and armors is... Damn, I ain't got no bolt scales. That's as far as my Lindworm's Fang is gonna go for now. Damn, ain't got no bolt scales. That's as far as my Soaring Surcoat's gonna go for now. And you... That needs a Griffin's Pinion, which I do have. Now, yep, need Dragon Scales and Fell Lord's Bones for that. And I also have a bow that I don't plan on ever using, so that can be sold. There you go.
Do come again.
Yeah, I will duke in your mouth, as you just asked me to do. I know he said do come again, but I heard what I wanted to hear, and you can't change that.
Well met, sir.
Now, sell me some things, ornate box. And of course, you ain't got no goddamn straight-up apples.
Might I be of service?
Shh.
Do come again.
Yeah, you and your dookie diapers. I'll find an apple. Somewhere. Somehow. Apple will be found. Even if I have to wander out into the wilderness to find one. Also, I should probably hit the sack while I am here. Take a nice sleepy time. Which I should have done as soon as I went into the house, but I forgot to do it because I was in the market for digging for raw fish. Or rotten fish, I should say. Well, things can be raw and rotten. Same as it can be rotten if it is cooked. rotting knows no gender, as far as those genders be raw or cooked. Okay, what is happening now? I just went to sleep and now that looks to be bad. Okay. This doesn't look normal. This is... I don't know what this is. So... might have to close out of the game and restart it. I think I might know what was going on there in the game. Not the whole freezing part, but... I think what happened was I waited too long to shut down some of those beacon thingies, and it caused the absolute destruction of the surrounding area, much like what happened up at Melv before we awoke. So that puts us in more of a precarious position. Volcanic Island camp. What you telling me that for? Or, wait, I think I remember this happening on my first playthrough. Yeah, we've seen this. Okay, now we ain't frozen. So we saw that. Now, if I were to pull up the map and Volcanic Island camp, you are over here. So, maybe, well, I'm not entirely sure, but we should, yeah, there's Talos there, the big stone man. Now, yeah, there's the port crystal that we suddenly have for that area. Maybe it's just showing me that this rift opened up. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, let's keep on going. We got some more shit to take care of. There is another one of those beacon things just here outside of Vernworth, down to the southwest. So if we were to head there and take care of that before evacuating people, we could at least make absolute certain that if my first thought was correct, this place doesn't get all swallowed up by the crazy shit like Melv. Though I don't think this game would actually do that, giving you a hard time limit on on being able to actually save places from complete destruction. But we do need to step out of the town for that. And just maybe we'll find some apples along the way that can sit in my bag until they go nasty. Now let me just figure out which way is which. And this is the exit I think we want. And yeah, there's the beam of murder that we gotta take care of. So we'll go ahead, step out here, wrap around, go down into what used to be the sea, as we make our way across the ocean floor and destroy whatever gets in our way as we approach the fucking thingamajig. That's what we're doing. And also keeping an eye out for any apples. That's also important. Some nasty-ass apples will go a very long way in making us get that Nutra whatever. And those boys is too far away to hit with my stun bolt. Great misfortune upon me. All I wanted to do was shoot those guys with magic and hop over to them. But we'll have to walk. We'll have to just do it the old-fashioned way. Like this. If I could just do what I'm telling you to do. Or Well, whatever. There you go. Now we can just throw you around. And there. And you got some crazy-ass porcupine quills going on. And you also lost your tail, which is super good for me. And would you quit stabbing me multiple times? That is just so bad, all the stabbies going into my veins. Now prepare to die as I fling you into your friend. There you go. And you there, you done being alive? Well, too bad, because I'm about to kill you anyway if I could fucking move. Get back here. Trying to avoid me like that? How dare you? And there, you're covered in ice now. Now you get to die. And I'm pretty sure you dropped some bolt scale. Well, you dropped a fairy stone, which is nice. But the bolt scale is what I really need if I'm gonna be upgrading my stuff. And I can't loot your severed tail. It would just be too convenient grabbing at that tail I sliced off. But what the fuck ever. Let's just keep going. Grab that chest I see up here on this little ledge that is surrounded by plants that I mistook for skeletons. Ouch. Now then, that chest, maybe if I come at it from this side, I can reach the platform it's up there on. God damn it. What is it with this chest and just not being reachable? Wait, what the fuck am I doing? I can just launch myself through the air with that skill I got. Just look at that. I'm over here. That's all it took. I forgot I could do that. And you are an all-heal elixir. I will be sure to use you at some point, or just hold on to you in hopes of saving you for the final boss, only to never actually use you. That is also a thing I can do. And now we got these skeletons, and you are surprisingly able to get up here. You really shouldn't be able to do that. But you do anyway. Now you're going that way. And you did die from fall damage. Probably because Queen went and cast some crazy-ass ice spell that interrupted your flight path. And now there's an ogre. There's an ogre around here, and I can't be tolerating that. Well, I probably can, but I also don't want to get distracted fighting him. That would be annoying, just like I am getting distracted fighting all these goddamn skeletons. They just don't know how to leave me the fuck alone. Goddamn bone boys running around like they own the place. Give me that skull. You ain't using it, at least not for anything productive. And all the levels I get out of these guys are going to be a great help. Stronger me means easier time getting through whatever crazy bullshit this world has to throw at me. And that purple ghost there seems to be very hard to hit. My magic's just whizzing right past it. Yeah, let's see you dodge that. Oh wait, you are dodging it. That's not okay. You shouldn't be dodging that. And yet you are. Now, where'd he go? I did not see where he went. Either way, all this magic happening is definitely gonna take care of him. Unless he needs to be hit with physical attacks for whatever reason. Because you know how ghosts is, they just love getting hit with physical attacks. And I also distinctly remember there being... Oh, I distinctly remember there being you. So, let's take care of you, shall we? That's what we'll do. Shoot you full of magic. I was also about to say there's a chest around here somewhere that I remember. Actually, fuck you. I don't feel like fighting you. You ain't worth my time. Now, I think it's just straight through this pile of dead guys. Ooh, treasure chest. That is annoyingly guarded. Annoyingly guarded by a bunch of zombies that can't mind their own damn business. Get ye zombie asses out of here. There you go. That's better. Now, I can't tell what's happening. I have fucking exploded. But I do have some stuff for just such an occasion. Now, let me out of this fire so that I can not fucking die. I think I know what's happening. That fucking lich back there is causing us trouble. And I also need to move because I just smacked the fat boy with a flaming spear, and they have a tendency to explode when that happens. Now take that and get the fuck out of my sight, you goddamn undead sons of bitches. There we go. And there's still one back here. Stop with your spell casting, you annoying little bastard. No more of that. Okay, he's dead. And that is much higher than I wanted to be. There. I think that guy died. I'm not certain. Anyway, we've wasted enough time. Let's go. Ooh, item. Anyway, now we've wasted enough time. There's the thing we're after. Is it safe for me to save? Yes, it is. And so long as I quit out of the game before it plays that cutscene, if I die, I'll be fine, I think. And here, have my sword, my God's Bane blade. Bring down the next augur of destruction that we can hopefully stop. Yep. That be some sort of dragon thing. Yeah, this is the guy, the first of the bunch of crazy destruction monsters that I fought in my personal playthrough. The one that I was stuck trying to hit him in the legs for. Now, there you go. Bring that leg down here. You got those weak spots right there on that front leg of yours. Those need a nice little piercing. A nice firm stabbing, if I could land my stabs where they need to be and not get hurt by a thing that has no business actually hurting me. There we go. Now your leg's getting all torn up. And take some of that. Right there, right in the weak spot. Now just suck on some of that. And Victorian, I think you're on the wrong leg. Now, camera please, I need to see where I'm stabbing. Now, right there. Come on, put yourself on the ground. There we go. Leg stabbies. You will, ouch. You will make me ouch. That is the problem. I'm also out of stamina, which is not good. Okay, that tail has hit me real bad. I'm still alive, though. There's not a damn thing you can do about that, Mr. Monster Thing. Now, what are you doing? Okay, you went and dropped Queen. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You get all revivies now. I need you alive. You being dead is a problem. Now, ooh, that tail. Okie dokie, get up now. Stop being on the ground. There you go. And you're about to pound right where I need to stand. Yep, there goes Mogloop. Anyway, this should get both of y'all back up since you're right on top of each other. There it is. Now quit walking away. You got those legs that need a slapping, and you're just not cooperating. That slappity leg of yours needs to be destroyed. You might also have some of those weak spots on your back that may or may not be active at this time. That is what I am gathering here. I'm gathering information, and information shall be gathered as long as you just stop living. You are standing between me and the truth, and I can't have that. I'm the kind of truth seeker that's out there stabbing dragons, shooting things up inside of his own veins, because why the fuck not? I will learn what these things do. There goes that one leg of yours. And now it's time for this other one. Come on, buddy. Oh, you flying son of a bitch. Get back on the ground. I'm not letting you get away like that. You got this bunch of weak spots right here on your tail. That's what we need to kill. These and the ones on your legs. Of course, they all need to die, but these ones are very accessible when you were up in the air and I just happened to be latched onto your back. Now, why am I in the air? Probably because I ran out of stamina. That would stand to reason. Now, this is just for health. Don't I have one of these that does health and stamina? Yes, this one. Okay, feeling better. Less close to death. Now, just quit with that tail swipes. Those are annoying. And now you're doing something that I should probably be interrupting. Now, let's stab that leg off. It needs a stabbing, and you are causing all sorts of problems with that by simply moving around. I am losing a lot of health by being latched onto you. That is what had me scared to grab this guy before, but that did it. That leg is taken care of. Just, oh, quit your jumping around. I need to get on your back, and the act of moving makes that difficult. There you go. Can't fucking see, though. Need to be able to see. That is a big part of what I'm doing. If I can just see where I'm climbing and stabbing, then all the problems are solved. There we go. Right there. Right in your butt. You got that stabbable butt. That's your biggest flaw, mister. And I can't fucking see, but I know bad things are happening. Mogloop's on the ground. That much is clear. Now, take that. You stay right where you are. Do not go interrupting me as I revive my fallen companion. There we go. He's good. Now, if you can just get your ass back on the ground. Now, where's the rest of your weak spots? Probably on your back, because that's where that spell just started hitting you. Alright. Now I cut you. I cut you so good as long as you just hold your ass still. That's what I need. Yeah, here we go. This is the spots. The spots of the stabbings. And just give me some stamina back. There we go. All that stamina, it belongs to me, just like your ass. If I could fucking see, just quit trying to throw me off. That's where the big problems is coming from, you and your attempts to throw me. I can't fucking tell what's happening, but I am hitting you, I think. You are falling on the ground, that's what the problem is. Just let me get over there to your head. Okay, it's on your neck. Your neck is the problem now. Let me have that neck of yours. You got that delicious dragon neck meat. It needs to be stabbed and cut and all the happy shit that happens when I go hitting people. Ouch. My spine. I need that. Why must you go causing me problems with my spine? And you just can't hold still, can ya? Ow, that's a tail. But I'm still alive, losing a lot of maximum health. But I will be fine. Just fine. Now, if you can just be still. There we go. I don't want to be that high up on his neck. Just don't do something that can hit me while I'm latched onto your underbelly. That would be problematic. Now, okay, there we go. I'm getting ya. I can't fucking see. Okay, I'm good. And you're in a cloud of death and disease. That's what the problem is. Okay, you live. And take some of that, mister. There we go. You get to live too, Victorian. And we're good. Just... Okay, you're about to do problems. That needs to be stopped. But I probably can't do it because you're spinning around. And okie dokie. Are you done? You done being a problem? Okay, I think he is. He's done with his crazy big shit attack. Now, let me just try and keep you still. There you go. That'll slow you down. Okay, you're making lightning happen. That's what you're doing. If I could just get up. There we go. I'm up. I'm standing. I'm alive. And you are gonna get grabbed, son. If I could just... Owie, pain. Suffering, agony, impact. Okay, maybe stop latching onto his neck and start just shooting magic at him. That might be the solution here. Just hit those weak spots on him, neck, and... Alright, Victorian, you just knocked his ass down. Is his neck still... Yeah, it's his neck. It's still that neck of his. That goddamn neck. If I can just position myself appropriately, I can take out the rest of those. There we go. I think that's the rest of his neck holes. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Set her down, Mogloop. I can't revive her while you're carrying her around. And you are just up in the air. Please don't interrupt me whilst I do revivers. Okay. Now... Come on, mister. Get to the ground. You are doing everything except what I just asked. You're making lightning and explosions. That's the problem here. Stop doing that. Just get stunned and shot with magic and stuff and stop being in the air. I really don't want to latch onto your head while you're up in the air. You're about to make explosions again. That's what the deal is. And if you could just keep your head right there inside Queen's ice tornado, that would be super, super good. But you ain't gonna cooperate, are ya? No, sir. No, you're not. In fact, I think you're about to swing your tail at me. And okie dokie, now you're getting caught up in that ice storm. Just be still long enough for me to grab onto your head. That's not what I asked you to do. You just moved your fucking whole body when I asked you to be still. Stop doing that. And, yeah, out of my reach again. Alright, fall to the ground. There we go. That's the opportunity that I should have taken to grab onto him. But I didn't because I'm fucking dumb. There we go. Now I got your head. Your head is mine. All the head stabs for you! You fucking launched me off of your noggin! Okay, I'm gonna come over here into the healing spell that you just fucking moved into a much more inopportune position. God damn it, Mogloop. You really shouldn't be moving the healing spell on me like that. Now, I just need an opportunity to revive Queen without having it interrupted. There we go. You're back on your feet. And don't move the damn healing spell again, Mogloop. Why the fuck did you move the healing spell again? You should have kept it right where it fucking was. It was already in a good position. And you just yanked it away from me right as I got within range. Now, bring your damn head down and take some of that. It didn't fucking reach you. Why didn't it fucking reach you? And why are you still carrying her around? Oh, that's a tail. I was gonna revive her, but I had to wait for you to put her down, and then I got tailed. Just leave the dead where they lie, and all the problems will be sorted out eventually. Now I got your head. A few more stabs to the brain, and you will die. Unless you do something like that. And I think that's gonna be enough fall damage to... Yep, it's not gonna let me Okay, it is letting me prevent my own death there. Stand up. Stop carrying the dead. I need them to be on the ground if I'm going to revive them. Now, just keep your big ass still, Mr. Dragon Thing. Queen, get back up. You're not allowed to die. Victorian, you'll be fine. You got plenty of time. Except he yanked his head away from my grabby mitts. There you go. You're alive again. And if Mr. Dragon Man could just hold his ass still and quit being such a huge pain in my ass. That's just the one thing he's always gonna do, is be a pain in the ass. Always with the ass pain coming from you. Now, yep, just don't go pushing me into your shit, please. And Queen, you get some revivers. Right back on your feet. Now then, what are you doing? You just had a crazy flash happen. Uh-oh. Not getting caught with that. Not again. I have gotten smarter. Not stronger, just smarter. And do I even get smarter if I'm only stronger? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, you need to die. Just hold your ass still. And, okay, he's done. My pawns did a fantastic job there. They brought low the beast that I was struggling to grab the head of. And now you get to go Kersploders! And all your little bits and pieces fly back up into the sky. And now Vernworth is saved from a terrible death. And that's another 100 or another 75 Worm's Life crystals. High five! You've earned it, Queen. Now, then, that is a lot of maximum health I have lost. So, definitely gonna need to sleep that one off. We've put an end to the death that could consume Vermund, or Vernworth, which would probably also cover up all of Vermund. And you get the idea. Bad things will happen if that's not taken care of. And me house is this way. I needs another sleep before I go off fighting another thing like that. It's just the way the world works. Morning. Let me morning now, please. Even though it's always morning, never night in the unmoored world, Agamemnon ruins. Yeah, looks like this is happening again. That appears to be over in Batal somewhere. Meanwhile, Seafloor Shrine, Sacred Grounds. And we got a beam coming down in the Seafloor Shrine now. That ain't good.
I see you do not relent.
I see you're still an asshole.
Your persistence is most intriguing. What is it that impels you, I wonder?
Your mom's ass, that's what. She's got that sweet round apple on the backside of her body. That's what I'm after.
Alas, would that the world had not come to this. For I am certain that your tale would have been a glorious one.
Oh, eat my ass. There's still glory to be had.
'Twas not to be. You need only cast your gaze upward to glimpse the futility of your defiance.
Yeah, and you need to quit being such a dildo. So, that Agamemnon Ruins, let me take a look at the map here. That is out in Batal somewhere. And, yep, I do believe that section of the map down here has all been eaten by the crazy shit. Damn. So yeah, all the death and destruction is closing in. Yeah, that's the Agamemnon Volcanic Island, Moon's Wax Bridge. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the excavation site and all that stuff was over here, but now it's gone. And now there's this over the seafloor shrine. I did not realize that taking my time in this place would actually bring death and destruction. So, I guess that is why they give me the option to go back to my first day in the unmoored world, in case I go fucking shit up beyond repair, which it seems like I have, but you know, I've made my mistakes, and I'm gonna keep on going. I will learn from them, or probably not. Either way, if things go super bad and I blow the shit out of this, I could rewind to day one in the unmoored world and clear away all these death beacons super quick instead of putting them off. Either way, we'll figure out what happens with all this in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.